out of Syria and everyone going crazy because the military-industrial complex in Wall Street owns these, and Israel owns these MFers and doesn't want us to pull out of Syria. But now he's saying he's weighing Afghanistan troop withdrawal. This is good news. The White House has ordered the Pentagon to draw up plans for a troop withdrawal from Afghanistan. 2 defense officials and a person briefed on the matter told NBC News. The plans are due shortly after the new year, according to the officials. They've cautioned that no decision has been made, but President Trump wants to see the options. The White House has asked the Pentagon to look into multiple options, including a complete withdrawal. An Afghan official told NBC News that Trump is considering a substantial drawdown of U.S. troops in the country. The U.S. has approximately 14,000 troops in Afghanistan, 14,000. Trump has repeatedly expressed his impatience with the 17-year-old war.
Trump and the general public and any anti-war candidate.
Yeah.
But God forbid the mainstream media would report that we want peace.
Right? And any sane person has repeatedly expressed impatience with a 17-year war in a country that isn't even really a country.
Impatience is a really delicate way to put it, too.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm getting a little impatient.
NBC News reported in July that Trump's stance prompted U.S. diplomats and commanders to gamble on a bid to kickstart peace negotiations, including holding direct talks with the Taliban. They took a gamble and they tried to do peace talks. It's a big gamble. This could blow up. I mean, not blow up like a war. Peace doesn't blow up like war does. It's amazing.
We're going to take a gamble. What's something we haven't tried before? Talking about peace? Risky business.
Have we talked with our enemy? The Taliban? I mean, directly? That sounds... How's that going to help? So, this is the kind of stuff you would expect Barack Obama to be doing when he first got into office. That's what you thought he would be doing, pulling us out of Iraq, getting us out of Libya, getting us out of Afghanistan, getting us out of places, closing down military bases. This is what you would think a lefty would be doing.
Especially a lefty who didn't vote for Iraq war.
Right. Barack Obama, the big reason why he beat Hillary in the primary was because he said he was against the Iraq war, and Hillary Clinton was on record as voting for the Iraq war. So he got her there, and you expected Barack. Now, a lot of people will say, well, I knew Barack Obama wasn't. If you just look close. Well, I didn't. I was duped by Barack Obama, and I'll admit it. I thought he was FDR, and I was wrong, and here we are. And so now they're going to try and kickstart. They took a gamble on a bid to kickstart peacetime. Sounds risky. You sure you don't want to bomb some more? Maybe we talk to him. You don't know what's going to happen. Okay.
We can't drop a drone during a talk.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Again, I look forward to the hashtag resistance being against this too, because they're also against them pulling out of Syria. And I'm sure they're going to be against pulling out of Afghanistan. It's amazing what Trump has done to liberals' brains. He's completely broken their brains, completely. And now they do rallies for the FBI, the left does, and they get upset when the president practices détente. They're warmongers now. They publicly cheer for more war. The left, the liberals, they're not left actually. If you're cheering for more war, you're on the right. So that would be everybody at MSNBC, everybody at CNN, everybody at the New York Times, everybody at the Washington Post. They're on the right, and you wonder how we got this country.
Well, Phil Oakes said it a long time ago, and
Yes.
he summed it up perfectly. 10% to the left at the best of time, 10% of the right to the right when it affects them personally.
Liberals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is affecting them personally.
So
there they are on the right.
There they are. I don't know. These again, it's just it's amazing. People said that people had Barack Obama derangements, and people did. And people did have that, right? They blamed Obama for everything. And now people can't ever give Trump credit even when he does something right. This is good that we end our wars. We end our imperialism. We end our militaristic adventures, trying to fix other people's countries with bombs when our country's completely broken. Our country's completely broken. We still don't have clean water in Flint, Michigan, FYI.
Well, Jimmy, I think that was caused by Russians.
I think
right?
Russians did that. We still 30 million Americans don't have health care in America.
Russians did that
Russia,
too.
right? We got a lot of problems here. We can't fix with bombs. Let's go fix other countries. We can't even fix our own goddamn country. This is just a big. So whatever you think we're fixing another country, or we got to be there with our bombs and guns to save, it's all bullshit.
We're spreading democracy. You mean like in your system where the person with the most votes wins? No, not that kind.
Not
We're
that
spreading
kind.
a different kind.
It's a different kind of democracy where the loser wins. It's don't worry, it's complicated. Well, first the oil comes out of the earth. It doesn't matter anyway. Okay, it's a strange times indeed, isn't it? Now, if Trump gives Medicare for all to everybody, they'll make him king. If he ends the Middle East wars and gives people Medicare for all, they will get rid of that 2-term rule.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no.
I'm just telling you. Why? Going to give us Medicare for all, end the wars. The Democrats are already, before Trump, they were all for a border wall, creating border walls. Hillary Clinton bragged she voted for it. A barrier. That's what she called it. A barrier. Barack Obama built those cages. Barack Obama was the deporter in chief. So again, here he is doing what you think a lefty would do, trying to end the wars. Boy, if he just gave people Medicare for all, he's not going to do that.
Yeah, I was going to say that might be.
He said he would. Remember, he said it
At
during the
one
campaign.
point.
He said everybody's going to get covered.
Why can't we just
I
give
think
it to
he said
everybody?
on,
And then
on 60 Minutes.
Yes, everybody's going to get covered, and the government's going to take care of it.
I don't know. I want a new
the right person doesn't have his ear.
I want a new T-shirt. I want it to say "Kickstart Peace."
Kickstart, yeah, take a gamble. Kickstart peace. Okay, so now you watch how after this, we're doing a segment on how horribly the mainstream news is covering Trump's announcement that he wants to pull troops out of Syria. You cannot believe how they're reporting it. It's out of a movie. So I'm going to guess they're going to do the same thing with this. Our next live Jimmy Dore show is February 1st in Burbank, California. Go to jimmydoorecomedy.com for a list of all our live shows, and please become a premium member if you can. Become a patron. It's the way we support this show because they're coming at us, and we give you bonus. We give you hours of bonus material every week. Check it out. Become a patron. And if you can, make sure you're still subscribed. They unsubscribe people every day. I know it sounds crazy. It only takes a second. Please make sure and click that bell when you subscribe so they'll send you a notice when